Welcome to Rare Breed Brotherhood. The smartest person in the room is often the one saying the least. Intelligence isn't just about knowing things. It's about seeing what others miss, thinking ahead, and making decisions that put you in control of your own life. Sigma males don't just go with the flow. They question, analyze, and move differently from the crowd. That's what makes them truly intelligent. You've probably noticed that you don't think like most people. You don't accept things at face value, and you don't waste your energy on things that don't matter. While others chase trends, you chase understanding. While others seek approval, you seek truth. This is why you stand apart. Society often praises loud, attention-seeking intelligence, the kind that shows off, argues endlessly, or thrives on being validated. But real intelligence is quiet. It's strategic. It's the ability to read people, to think ahead, and to know when to move and when to stay silent. The world won't always recognize this type of intelligence. You might even be misunderstood or underestimated, but that's a good thing. Because intelligence isn't about proving yourself to others. It's about using your mind to build the life you want. In this video, we're breaking down 10 reasons why Sigma males are extremely intelligent, not just in theory but in action. If you've ever questioned why you think differently, this will confirm what you already know deep down. Watch till the end and own the power of your mind. Number 1. They learn from the undetected patterns. Most people see life as a series of random events. Things just happen and they react in the moment. But Sigma males, they don't just see what's happening, they study it. They notice the small, almost invisible details that others ignore. They don't just watch people, they analyze how they move, how they talk, how they react under pressure. And over time, they start to see the patterns that shape everything. This is what makes them dangerously intelligent. A Sigma male can predict betrayal long before it happens, not because of paranoia, but because he's seen the same behavioral patterns play out before. He can tell when someone is lying, not because of what they say, but because their body language contradicts their words. He knows when an opportunity is about to collapse because he's picked up on the subtle shifts in the environment that no one else is paying attention to. Most people walk through life blindly, repeating the same mistakes because they never connect the dots. Sigma males, on the other hand, don't just learn from their own experiences. They learn from everything around them. They watch how businesses rise and fall, how leaders succeed and fail, how history repeats itself over and over again. And because of that, they don't need to stumble through life guessing. They already have a mental playbook of what works and what doesn't. This is why Sigmas always seem one step ahead. They don't rely on luck. They rely on observation, strategy, and silent calculation. By the time everyone else realizes what's happening, the Sigma male has already adjusted, adapted, and moved forward. And the best part? No one even notices how he did it. Number 2. They know the value of controlled ignorance. Most people think intelligence means knowing everything, jumping into every argument, and having an opinion on everything. That's a rookie mistake. Sigma males know better. They understand that real intelligence isn't about knowing everything. It's about knowing what's worth knowing and ignoring the rest. This is why Sigmas practice controlled ignorance, the art of deliberately not caring about things that don't serve them. They don't waste energy arguing with fools, keeping up with pointless drama, or memorizing useless information just to impress people. Instead, they filter out distractions and focus only on what actually moves the needle in their lives. But here's where it gets interesting. Sigma males also know when to play dumb. Sometimes pretending not to know something is a strategy. Why? Because the moment people think you're not paying attention, they get sloppy. They reveal their true intentions. They underestimate you. And when the time is right, the Sigma male makes his move, fully aware of everything but never having exposed his hand. This is why Sigmas seem so calm when others are losing their minds. They're not emotionally invested in things that don't deserve their energy. They know that most arguments are pointless. Most people talk just to talk. And most distractions are just designed to pull them off their path. By practicing controlled ignorance, Sigma males conserve their mental energy for what actually matters, their goals, their growth, their peace of mind. While everyone else is busy chasing every little thing that pops up, the Sigma male moves with precision, focus, and purpose. And that's why he always seems to be in control, because he is. Number 3, they master the art of underestimation. Most people want to be seen as smart, capable, and powerful. They constantly advertise their skills, flex their intelligence, and try to prove their worth to others. Sigma males don't play that game. They understand something most people never will. There is power in being underestimated. A Sigma male never fully reveals his intelligence. He doesn't brag about what he knows, doesn't compete for attention, and doesn't feel the need to correct every mistake people make. Why? Because the moment people think you're not a threat, they lower their guard. They expose their weaknesses. They reveal their real intentions. Sigmas use this to their advantage. They let people assume they're average, unprepared, or even clueless, all while quietly observing, analyzing, and preparing. While others rush to prove themselves, the Sigma male gathers information, waits for the perfect moment, and then moves with precision. And by the time people realize what happened, it's already too late. This is why Sigmas are dangerous in any setting: business, relationships, social dynamics. They don't enter the battlefield waving their weapons. They walk in looking harmless, unnoticed, almost indifferent. And then, when the moment is right, they strike with calculated force. Most people waste energy trying to be seen. Sigma males master the art of not being seen until they choose to be. That's not just intelligence, that's strategy. Number 4, they absorb knowledge in unconventional ways. Most people think intelligence comes from textbooks, classrooms, and official sources. They believe that the more degrees, certificates, or courses you take, the smarter you are. Sigma males know better. They understand that real knowledge isn't just found in books. It's hidden in patterns, experiences, and unspoken truths. Sigmas don't just read, they absorb. They take bits of knowledge from unexpected places: a random conversation, an old documentary, a mistake someone else made, a late-night observation no one else noticed. They know that wisdom isn't handed to you, it's pieced together from real life. This is why Sigma males often seem to know things they were never taught. They can have deep conversations about subjects they never formally studied. They can predict how people will act without reading a psychology book. They can navigate situations with a level of awareness that leaves others wondering, how did he know that? The answer? Because they pay attention. Sigmas learn from the unfiltered world, not just the polished, structured version that's taught in schools. They study human nature by observing people when they think no one is watching. They learn strategy by watching how power moves in the real world, not just how it's explained in theory. They pick up truths from hidden sources, from old books people have forgotten, from underground thinkers, from stories that never made it to the mainstream. And because of that, their intelligence is real, raw, and adaptive. It's not based on memorization or repeating what's already been said. It's based on actually understanding how things work. That's why Sigma males always seem a step ahead. They don't just consume knowledge, they decode it. Number 5, they don't follow the intelligence rules. Society loves to put intelligence into neat little boxes. If you're book smart, you get labeled a scholar. If you're socially sharp, you're considered charismatic. If you succeed in business, you're seen as a strategic genius. But what happens when you don't fit into any of these categories? That's where Sigma males come in. They don't follow the so-called rules of intelligence. They don't chase degrees just for status. They don't memorize facts just to sound smart. And they definitely don't play the corporate game of impressing the right people to climb the ladder. Their intelligence isn't about fitting into a system, it's about understanding the system well enough to outmaneuver it. Sigmas think differently. Where others see limitations, they see loopholes. Where others follow instructions, they question the logic behind them. They don't blindly accept experts or institutions as the ultimate authority on intelligence. Instead, they craft their own understanding of the world, one that's built on sharp observation, deep thinking, and real-world application. This is why Sigma males often appear unpredictable. One moment, they might seem like they don't care about anything, and the next, they'll drop an insight so sharp it shifts the entire conversation. Their minds don't move in straight lines. They're not limited to one way of thinking. They adapt, evolve, and adjust based on the situation. While the world rewards people for playing by the book, Sigma males write their own. They don't seek validation from institutions, bosses, or social circles. They define intelligence on their own terms, and because of that, they often see what no one else sees. And that's what makes them truly dangerous. Number 6, they see the power in unlearning. Most people spend their lives trying to learn more facts, more skills, more knowledge. But Sigma males understand something deeper. Intelligence isn't just about what you learn, it's also about what you're willing to unlearn. They know that half of what society teaches is just programming, rules made up by people who want to control the way others think. Outdated beliefs, biased traditions, false narratives, most people accept these as truth without ever questioning them. But Sigmas don't just absorb information, they analyze it. They ask, because of this, Sigmas aren't afraid to abandon old ideas, even if they once believed in them. They know that clinging to outdated thinking just because it's what everyone believes is the fastest way to stay stuck. Instead of blindly accepting what they were taught, they replace bad information with something better. This ability to unlearn is what makes them so adaptive and unpredictable. They don't get trapped in rigid thinking. If they realize they were wrong about something, they don't take it personally. They just update their perspective and keep moving forward. While others cling to their beliefs for comfort, Sigma males treat knowledge like a weapon, constantly sharpening it, discarding what's dull and refining what's effective. They don't care about being right. They care about getting it right. And that's why they keep evolving, while everyone else stays stuck in the past. Number 7, they operate on a need-to-know basis. Most people can't help but show their full hand. They love to prove how much they know, explain their every move, and share their plans with anyone who will listen. Sigma males do the exact opposite. They operate on a need-to-know basis, meaning they only reveal what's necessary at any given moment. They don't flex their intelligence to impress people. They don't give away their strategies for free, and they definitely don't explain themselves to those who haven't earned that level of trust. Why? Because information is power. When you tell people everything, you give them the tools to predict, manipulate, or sabotage you. But when you keep them guessing, you control the game. Sigma males understand that mystery is a weapon. The less people know, the more they wonder. The more they wonder, the more they underestimate. And when people underestimate you, you always have the upper hand. This is why Sigmas never expose their full intelligence in casual conversations. They adjust what they reveal based on who they're dealing with. If someone is trustworthy, they might share a little more. If someone is nosy, they keep it vague. If someone is trying to challenge them, they let them think they've won, while silently gathering information for later. It's all about control. Sigma males don't need validation, so they don't seek attention. They'd rather let people think they're average, all while working behind the scenes with sharp awareness and strategic precision. By the time anyone realizes how intelligent a Sigma truly is, it's usually too late. He's already moved 5 steps ahead, made his decisions, and positioned himself exactly where he wants to be. And no one saw it coming. Number 8, they read energy better than words. Most people listen to words. Sigma males listen to everything else. They don't just hear what's being said, they sense what's not being said. The subtle shift in tone, the hesitation before an answer, the forced enthusiasm, the flicker of doubt in someone's eyes. These tiny details speak louder than any words ever could. That's because Sigma males are highly intuitive. They read between the lines and process information on a deeper level than most. When someone says, "I'm fine," but their energy says otherwise, a Sigma picks up on it instantly. When a person claims to be confident, yet their body language screams insecurity, the Sigma knows. This makes them impossible to manipulate. You can lie to their face, but your energy will always betray you, and a Sigma will catch it. They don't need you to confess, and they don't need proof. They just know. That's why being around a Sigma can feel both comforting and unsettling. Comforting because they understand you without you having to explain. Unsettling because you can't hide your true intentions from them. They see through facades, detect hidden motives, and pick up on emotions people haven't even admitted to themselves. This ability makes them deadly in negotiations, unbeatable in social dynamics, and invaluable in leadership, while others get caught up in words, distractions, and surface-level interactions. Sigma males are silently analyzing the room, noticing who's nervous, who's lying, and who's truly in control. And by the time others realize what's happening, the Sigma has already made his move. Number 9. They aren't afraid of being wrong. Most people will fight to the death to defend their opinions, even when they're wrong. Their ego is tied to being right, so admitting a mistake feels like a personal failure. Sigma males see things differently. They don't fear being wrong. In fact, they embrace it, because every mistake is a lesson, and every correction is an upgrade. To a Sigma, being wrong isn't a loss, it's a recalibration. If new information proves their old belief was flawed, they don't resist it. They adjust, adapt, and move forward. No ego, no stubbornness, just growth. This makes them dangerously sharp over time. While others cling to outdated beliefs and get stuck in rigid thinking, Sigmas evolve. They refine their intelligence like a blade, shaving off what doesn't work, sharpening what does. Over the years, this mindset gives them an edge most people never develop. And here's what makes it even more powerful. Because they aren't afraid to be wrong, they're more likely to be right. While others waste time defending their ignorance, Sigmas are busy upgrading their understanding. They aren't distracted by the need to prove anything. They're only focused on getting it right, no matter what it takes. This is why Sigma males often seem ahead of the curve. They don't let outdated thinking hold them back. They don't let pride stop them from evolving. And because of that, they keep learning, keep adapting, and keep winning, while everyone else stays stuck in their own illusions. Number 10. They aren't afraid of being wrong. Most people will go to extreme lengths to defend their beliefs, even when those beliefs are outdated, flawed, or completely wrong. Why? Because their ego is tied to being right. Admitting they're wrong feels like admitting defeat. Sigma males don't have that problem. Sigmas don't see being wrong as a failure, they see it as an upgrade. If a belief no longer serves them, they drop it. If new information proves them wrong, they adjust. No ego, no emotional breakdowns, just cold, hard evolution. And this is what makes them dangerously sharp over time. Imagine two people debating. One refuses to budge, arguing with pure emotion, clinging to his outdated perspective. The other listens, absorbs, and recalibrates his understanding based on logic and facts. Over time, who do you think becomes smarter? The one who adapts. That's the Sigma mindset. Most people would rather feel right than be right. But Sigmas aren't interested in illusions. They want truth. They don't care about protecting their pride. They care about growth. And growth only happens when you're willing to admit, I didn't know that, I got that wrong. Now I know better. This ability makes them unstoppable in life. While others waste energy defending their ignorance, Sigmas refine their intelligence like a blade, shaving off what's useless and sharpening what's valuable. They learn faster, think deeper, and move smarter. And because they aren't afraid to be wrong, they're more likely to be right in the long run. While the world argues over who's correct, Sigma males are too busy evolving to care. Number 11. They play the long game. Most people are addicted to instant gratification. They want quick results, fast money, and immediate success. If something doesn't pay off right now, they lose interest. Sigma males operate differently. They think years ahead. A Sigma doesn't make moves for the next few weeks. He makes moves for the next 5, 10, even 20 years. While everyone else is chasing shortcuts, he's planting seeds that will grow into something far bigger. And the best part, no one sees it coming. This is why Sigma males are like chess players in a world of checkers players. Checkers players focus on the next move, what's right in front of them. Chess players, on the other hand, think several moves ahead. They position themselves strategically, sacrificing short-term gains for long-term dominance. Sigma males apply this mindset to everything: money, relationships, career, knowledge, and even their reputation. While others rush into bad investments, impulsive decisions, and empty trends, Sigmas stay patient. They take their time, observe patterns, and wait for the perfect moment to strike. At first, this confuses people. They wonder why a Sigma isn't showing off, why he isn't desperate for results, why he seems so relaxed. But what they don't realize is that he's already calculated everything. Every move is intentional. Every decision is part of a larger strategy. And when the time is right, that's when the Sigma makes his move. By the time others realize what's happening, he's already won, and they're left wondering how he did it. Conclusion. Sigma males don't just fit into the traditional mold of intelligence. They don't need a degree, a title, or validation from others to prove their brilliance. Their intelligence is something deeper, something instinctive, strategic, and built through experience, not textbooks. They see patterns others miss. They think steps ahead while the rest of the world scrambles to keep up. They aren't blinded by ego, distractions, or shallow trends. They move with purpose, adapt without fear, and never stop sharpening their minds. But here's the truth. This kind of intelligence comes with a price. It means standing alone at times. It means seeing things so clearly that it's frustrating when others don't. It means making moves that won't make sense to anyone else until it's too late. And that's okay. Because while others waste years chasing approval and easy wins, Sigma males are quietly building something real, something lasting. Their intelligence isn't about showing off. It's about mastering life on their own terms. So if you've ever felt different, if you've ever thought deeper, seen further, or refused to follow the herd, take that as proof of your intelligence. The world may not understand it, but that's their loss. Keep thinking for yourself. Keep playing the long game. And when the time comes, move in silence, because true intelligence doesn't need an announcement. Thank you for watching. See you in our next video. God bless you.